Welcome. People throughout the city of Cambridge are working hard. Today, you're going to meet a few of these people and learn about what they're doing that's going to make it easier for you to eat smart and keep moving.
Eat smart and keep moving. You can walk to work.
Eat smart and keep moving. Choose a healthy lunch.
Take a Hubway and you can get there faster.
It's fun and easy to keep moving, Cambridge.
Eat smart, keep moving.
Welcome to our roundtable discussion on physical education and recreation. My name is Albert Pless, and I work at the Cambridge Public Health Department in the Men's Health Program. Joining me in today's discussion is Joe Burke, lead PE teacher for the K-8 at the Cambridge Public Schools. We have Paul Ryder, Director of Recreation for the City of Cambridge, and Stacy Rodriguez-Renard, the founding director of Title IX Girls Running Club. Welcome, everyone. Joe, tell us about physical education in the schools. What are kids learning that can help them become fit and stay active throughout their life?
Well, we have a brand new curriculum this year in the Cambridge Public Schools, and in the curriculum we're trying to give our students the skill set that they need to lead an active and healthy lifestyle after they get out of school. So some of the things that we do is we give them some stretches, things that they can do on their own. We try to give them some ideas on things they can do after school, things they can do to get stronger and strengthen themselves. We also give healthy tips on nutrition, ways they should eat, things that they should do so that they'll lead a healthy lifestyle well past just their elementary and high school years.
Great, great. And if I understand, there's a fitness test that students have to pass before they graduate school. Can you tell us some more about that test and how parents can prepare for that test?
Sure. We test for height and weight, and we chart the students from grades K all the way through grade 12 for all of our public school students. And we test for flexibility. We do an upper body strength. We do an endurance test. We do a short shuttle run. Some of the tests are pull-ups. There's a sit and reach for flexibility. We do an endurance run, either a long shuttle run for 6 minutes or an option of running the mile.
And are there things that maybe parents can do, because you know people are always trying to practice, anything that kids can do together to kind of get ready for that test?
Sure, we send the kids home with a tip sheet of things that they can work on outside of school to continue to get stronger. Like I just said, some stretches that they could do.
Great.
Things that they could do with their parents, things that they could do outside, things they could do at the playground. And it's a gradual thing, and we're just trying to, we're trying to get them to be fit. It's actually not a requirement for graduation, but we do test all of our students.
Okay, great, great. And just out of school, Paul, can you tell us a little bit about kind of how the recreation department is really helping kids to be fit when they're out of school?
Sure, we sort of try to take the kids as soon as they leave school, and they're into our after-school program. So the Department of Human Services provides a wide range of physical activity for kids, from our after-school programs, which is part of our child care division, to our community school programs, and then up to the youth centers, so that we're constantly trying to model the same type of activities as much we can as the school department does. We have a very good relationship with the phys ed teachers. So a lot of the same activities, especially in the after-school program, that are held at the schools are basically an extension of what happened during the school day. In addition to that, at Saturdays at Ranger Latin at the War Memorial Recreation Center, we run a wide range of physical activities from kids, for classes from karate and tennis and gymnastics, and then lots of swimming programs from learning to swim all the way up to swim teams. So, it's basically 6 days a week that either after school or all day Saturday that we're trying to provide physical activities for kids. In addition, the department offers a preschool program. So you have preschool where, physical fitness is a big component of that, right up to our senior centers. The two senior centers run physical activities. So as Joe talked about lifelong activities, we're also big on that. We have the Thomas P. O'Neill Fresh Pond Golf Course, where, we're pushing the kids that we're trying to get them involved in our junior golf so that they become become members of the golf course and have that lifelong skills. The same thing with tennis, running. Dennehy Park is a site of many activities within the city. So kids have grown up, working out and playing games there, and then hopefully as they become adults, they continue to play there, and they use the track and the walking area. So it's a lifelong coordination, I guess, of activities for kids.
That's great. And Stacy, can you talk a little bit about kind of how Title IX and girls, and how are girls really, how are you promoting that through your program, being active and strong, and maybe think about some ways maybe that you're partnering maybe with the city around some of these things?
Sure. There's a lot of overlap, a lot of great partnership projects happening with the city of Cambridge and a lot of the departments. As a psychotherapist in the neighborhood, I was informed by my clients, which were adolescents, extended adolescents, and their families, about the lack of wellness programs specifically for families who had survived sexual violence and other traumatic experiences, any kind of violence or domestic violence. And as a result, the running club came together to essentially bridge a traditional recreational experience like a softball team or a soccer team, something maybe too competitive for an average girl who might not want to be in such a competitive environment or not able to make a competitive environment.
Sure.
And bridging that with a very clinical or behavioral health setting. So anyone who's familiar with therapy, that could be a very difficult experience for a girl and a family.
I can imagine.
So this program is a wonderful blend of the two, and that has allowed us to serve many girls and families in the community, and provided such a great partnership opportunity with the public schools, with the health department, with the youth centers, and using the space in Cambridge, because we're seen as a supplement, a wellness program, a supplement to traditional rec. So if softball or soccer are off season, their girls will come to us and cross train, and then they'll do a little bit around health and wellness, inside and out, so emotional development as well. And then they go back to the sports that they enjoy as well. So it's been a very nice compliment.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Right. Anything you want to add to that, Paul? In terms
Well,
of-
I think one of the things the city has tried to do is open up Title IX to our other partners and work together. The city hosts the Title IX program at the Danny Park track, which is our state-of-the-art 400-meter track. We've worked closely with Stacy to make sure that the kids have the opportunity to utilize that when they want to.
That's great.
And the three of us have worked together on the Fifth Grade Girls Day, which was a program initiated by Mayor Russell a number of years ago, where we take all the girls in the fifth grade in the Cambridge Public Schools, we bring them to Dan and Heath for the day, and we try to introduce a variety of different activities. Soccer, running, bicycling, volleyball, softball, basketball, and giving them an opportunity to get involved in things that they may not have. And seeing that it's not always a competitive structure, but something that they may go out and enjoy. And we've probably done that for 15 or 20 years with a lot of success. So, and I think the fifth grade girls, they always look forward to becoming, that's their rite of passage. They get to go to, when they're fifth grade, that they come and enjoy that day.
Definitely.
So.
So I'm just open this question up to everyone here, really how to get the family, whole family involved. And, so from the school, Joe, if you can kind of speak a little bit to that. And Paul, you and Stacy could just chime in too as well. So just how do you get to school, the whole parent, the family involved in really fitness in physical activity level?
Sure. We just encourage our students to do the same things after school as they do during the school day and what we're actually teaching in class. We teach a bicycle safety class called Cycle Kids, and we teach, some of our students are first-timers, others have already ridden before, but we teach them bicycle safety. We go over the rules of the road, the bicycle safety rules in Cambridge. There's a lot of bike maps. We encourage our students to ride with families after school, to ride along the Charles River, and to go out and ride. We also teach swim for our fourth graders, and we tie in with the recreation department, and we encourage our kids to swim during family swim times and to get out that way. We do ballroom dance, any of our walking and running programs. We encourage the same things after school as we do during the day.
And these are things that the kids can kind of bring home to their parents and get involved.
Absolutely. There's a lot of correspondence going on now too. So we actually send home bi-weekly newsletters to our families and let them know that these things are happening. This is what we're working on in class. This is what we're encouraging you to do at home, outside of school.
That's great. And May Paul, what about kind of how parents and children can use the parks and the different things out in Cambridge? Just it's a very friendly city to do those kind of things.
I think two things come to mind. One being the War Memorial Recreation Center, where on Saturdays we offer all these variety of classes for kids, but we also have activities for the parents going on at the same time. So while your child may be in a Learn to Swim program, you can be up in the fitness room, you know, and working out, so that, you know, the families are coming together now to work out. It's not just the kids are in the program and they're sitting there reading the magazine. They're actually working out now. So that's worked out. We're seeing that since we opened a brand new facility. The other thing I think of is things like Danny Park Family Day, which we offer every year in September, where we offer a variety of activities for the families, but we also have very many community organizations there that talk about the activities and the programs that they offer. So families can really find out what's going on in Cambridge that day when they come to Danny Park Family Day, and that's been a real success.
Great, appreciate it. And Stacey, if you can just kind of jump in around the importance of getting the whole family involved.
Absolutely. Well, for us, we feel it's absolutely imperative. It's necessary to have family involvement if we want the lessons we're teaching our kids to extend beyond the moment or the hour that we have them or the season. So we do a bunch of things. One, it's essentially mandatory for an adult, whether it be a parent, a guardian, a grandparent, or an accountable, responsible adult, to enroll each child and be accountable to the girls' work in the session for the 8-week program. So that means I can pick up the phone at any time and say, you know, Dad, I didn't see your girl. Let's talk about where she is and what she's doing. So we track our girls with families week to week. If someone's missing, we know where they are.
Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Joe. So this is kind of, thanks for this interesting discussion. We can see the families are kind of moving, and your 3 different programs and organizations are helping families and kids move. So thank you for the discussion, and let's just keep moving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.